But this is a buddy picture, isn't it? Eric Ripert is the chef of the three-star Le Bourdain in New York, the Chevalier of France. I think that means he's some kind of knight or something. And my friend. This causes him some problems. He, I like to remind him, has a reputation to protect. I do not.
Right.
Welcome to Marseille.
Yeah.
You've never been here?
Never.
How is this even possible? You grew up how far from here?
Like 50 miles, 100 miles.
You grew up 100 miles from here. What prevented you from coming to this clearly beautiful city? Because it's clearly beautiful.
It's a fantastic city. I mean, it's beautiful, I agree with you. But it has the reputation of being a dangerous city.
You live in New York. I should point out that every single Frenchman who have said, you know, I'm shooting in France, and they say, oh, really, where? And I say Marseille, their face drops immediately. They're like, oh. No.
Why that? Because they think it's ugly?
Do you know what they say? They say, this is not France.
With a Z like that?
This is not France.
Merci beaucoup, madame.
Well, I'm looking forward to the week.
Yeah.
This is a low-impact show.
What is a low-impact show?
It means I'm not, you know, paddling upriver. It means I get a flush toilet, eating well constantly.
You like luxury.
I do. Look, I do. I like a fluffy hotel towel. I like a bidet. Look, I like warm jets of water squirting up my ass. I mean, who doesn't? Lived here during the special period, which was not so special. That was the bad times.
That was the
when
bad time.
The Russians had pulled out, Soviets all done.
The economy went like this.
Completely
90%, it just tanked.
Cuba lost 80% of its import goods, which led to widespread hunger, malnutrition, and a nosedive for the already difficult quality of life on the island.
There was one place where we could buy food, which was a Soviet-style place with food that was flown in, quite bad food. Under Fidel's rule, that's the way it was. Bless him.
It's like a cargo cult version of Chinese food here. Dumplings. The Szechuan chicken dish that's about as Szechuan as, well, I am. What's going to happen? What's next?
The uptick in tourism just after the December 17th announcement, the surprise announcement by Raul and Obama, in which they said, we've decided to make friends again. The surge in tourism and American interest in Cuba is like this. You now have an island where every room is for rent because you can make $30 or $40 a day. That's more than a state employee makes in 3 months.
There will be wealthy hipsters, women in tiny black dresses, drinking ironic riffs on the mojito in the lobby of the spanking new W Hotel with oons, oons, oons in the background.
Yeah.
And that's within 5 years.
Yeah, I would say so.
Will every Cuban have an inalienable right to free medical care and education at that time?
That's what they're worried about. The last time I was here, which was in 2013, I counted 8 to 10 homeless, garbage-eating people in the street. And I thought, wow, I've never seen that before in Cuba. That's something the old Cuba, the socialist Cuba that could look after all of its citizens, would never have allowed. It's allowing it now. This period we're here in, it's the lull before it all hits. The train is coming. It's either going to roar by and they're going to be able to jump on and go with it, or it's going to derail and it'll be a mess. All of it's possible.
Hi, I'm Tony.
My name is George.
How long have you been driving a taxi?
For more than 20 years.
Mostly Cubans or tourists?
No, tourists, most of them Spanish, Italy, even people from Canada, a lot of Canadian people.
You from Santiago?
Yes, I was born in Santiago. I was saying in Spanish, Santiaguero. I used to live in Russia for 6 years. I studied there.
Really?
Yeah, I was really young, and I really enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah? Because it must be cold there.
No, could you imagine the difference? Cuba, a Russian, snow. First time I saw snow, I sent to my mom a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
Holding snow, throwing snow.
So what were you studying in Russia?
Mechanic engineer.
That's so you went from engineering to taxi driving.
Yes. In 1990, a Russian left us alone. We got in trouble with the economy, so I have to change my job.
So it looks like the embargo might end. You know, a lot of money going to start coming to Cuba.
Oh.
You think it's going to change?
I think that the American businessmen will invest in Cuba, and that will be good for everyone.
How about going back to engineering?
You know, that will depend on how much they will pay.
Right, okay.
The street, I have an idea, etc. I couldn't write about the past things like James Elroy does, because I have to know the real part of the city, the people.
Here it's a really interesting stew of characters.
In Marseille, there is a very poor area and a very rich area. The difference between those two areas is the worst in France. So that makes an interesting city, because when we write a crime novel, we write about those differences between the poor people, the rich people, etc. So that's interesting.
Famina's is an Algerian restaurant with some of the better couscous in town. And since it's a very filling dish and I've only got one crack at it, I go for the Royale. What else? Vegetables, chickpeas, merguez sausage, chicken, hunks of lamb, and meatballs. What people say is that everybody sees themselves as Marseillais first and French second, regardless of your background. Is that true?
Because in Marseille, we love that city, it's our city. And in the same time, we hate a lot of aspects. We have both love and hate. It's part of a complex, I think. Marseille has always made the bad choices in politics. When France lost its colonies, it was an economic disaster for Marseille. I'm thinking about one of your cities in the States, Detroit. It was a huge city, it was very important.
And a beautiful.
And what happened?
Yeah. We abandoned Detroit. We abandoned it. It became too black for America to love.
Maybe France is abandoning Marseille. Sometimes people say, in Marseille, people, they are racist. I would say, in Marseille, people, they are connected with other people.
Let's hope Marseille people figure that out, because I think it's amazing here. About 75 years ago, the properties around Le Calanque were mostly farmland. Then small shacks or cabanons that working-class families from the city used as weekend getaways. No running water or indoor plumbing. Simple, a place to get together, have a long, whiny lunch.
Hello.
You can't build new ones, and the ones that are here, like this one, owned by Dominique and Nathalie Lefrère, have been in the same family since the 40s, and they ain't going anywhere. Is this area protected? Meaning, if I wanted to open a giant modern hotel across there, is impossible, right?
Actually, it was just like a couple of years ago. It was kind of scaled up on the protection level, so nothing's going to happen now. Really.
And most of these properties are owned by the same family for many years.
Mon père, il venait en 1939, 1939.
Right.
But we lived in Marseille, and we came here for a weekend.
That's nice. Lunch is being prepared by Andre Guidicelli, known around here as Day-Day. Panisse, crispy fried fritters of chickpea, which go really well with Natalie's aioli. And one of my favorites, murex, Mediterranean sea snails simmered in a courte bouillon of garlic, wild fennel, and orange peel. That's the taste of this region for me. It's garlic,
Yeah,
olive oil,
yeah,
saffron,
sure.
anise.
Anis, exactly.
And look at this. Look at this. Sardine, lightly marinated in lemon and olive oil. You can pretty much rub that all over me. I don't care.
It's so good, so fresh.
Perfect happiness for me. Eating oily little fish in a garden. Okay, so we've discussed the characteristics of the true Marseillais.
Yeah.
Is Marseille France?
Ah, alors ça c'est une bonne question. Est-ce que Marseille c'est la France, ouais?
Non. Je suis français. Je suis français.
Right.
Mais Marseille, ça passe avant. Je pense que votre région, ça passe avant.
You're loyal to New York before America.
Well, that's true. So what about the people? What do all true true Marseillais have in common?
Un gros menteur.
Ah,
A big liar.
they have the reputation of exaggerating. So if you eat sardines like that, you like, our lunch, we had sardines like this.
Daube de pulp, octopus stew, slow-cooked in wine and typical elements of Provençal cooking like star anise, dried orange peel, garlic, and tomato. Spoon over pasta and enjoy. Oh, yes. I can smell that octo stock. It's fantastic.
Je propose un banc pour Dédé. Non, bravo. Bravo.
So when are you retiring? At what age?
As soon as possible, seriously. Right?
You want to come back?
Yeah, I don't want to leave. I mean, when you see that lifestyle, I mean, people come from all over Europe by highways, they spend hours in their car to be here. I mean, my grandparents and my uncles used to have that lifestyle, like exactly like that.
Right.
And I forgot about it. Now I'm remembering.
Telling you, our chain of cynical surf and turf restaurants, we can cash out in 2 years. Remains. Kumi-jima is a small island that has been largely untouched by the changes in the world. People farm and fish as they always did. The war never came here.
No, 攻められてました。
This is Bunshiro Nagame and Yohina Tomohiro, Kumi-jima residents and friends of James.
So no, they suffered very little damage in the war.
And no military bases.
そしてこっち
No American
基地
presence.
がないでしょうね。
いや、ありましたよ。
あります。今
72年まで。
Well, up until 72, there was an American base.
There was.
日本復帰した時に、
But then in 72, on the reversion, the base was taken away.
Now nothing.
今はないでしょう。
今はない。今は自衛隊の。
Only the Japanese self-defense forces now.
What do people do here? Agriculture?
Growing sugarcane,
I saw.
tourism,
で、これ、エビ、
fishing.
Fishing.
これ。
Have there been attempts to develop here, and have the locals been able to resist that impulse?
普通にあんまり欲張ってないんですよ、皆さん。
She's saying on the Kumi-jima, they have rich lives. They have everything they need. They have produce from the land, from the sea. They don't need much else.
I've been invited to a beach barbecue, Kumi-jima style. Go big or go home. To eat some fresh-caught tuna that comes straight from the market to be butchered into sashimi. Also caught this morning some sea snails for the grill, and mazuku, seaweed, which can be cooked, but today is enjoyed raw. And local prawns eaten either raw or grilled or both. Now that looks awesome. Off of the head?
全体食べる？頭た頭たて。いや、
基本的には。
There's more. Local beef grilled and then tossed with moyashi, seasoned bean sprouts. We will need our energy, it appears. Tegumi is as old school a martial art as it gets. No ring, no octagon, the rules are simple. Known as Okinawan sumo, whoa, it looks easy. It's not. Your hands are wrapped in your opponent's belt. Object is to get him onto his back, both shoulders, before he does it to you. Nice. You land on your back for even a second, you lose.
There you got him, yeah. Awesome. Would you like to try? Try it.
Yeah, sure.
Chibario.
Yes!
Go on, Tony. Chibario.
In the end, it's a less than smoothly executed judo move, kosodogake, I believe, that brings my opponent to the ground.
Thank you for going easy on me. Awesome.
It's bunga terong. Something like this.
Ah, like that.
Yeah.
Since last I saw you, and you gave me this.
And it's still there.
Still there.
10 years ago at his shop, Borneo Inc., Eddie David tattooed me with an Iban-style Ouroboros, a symbol of a snake eating its own tail. Life, death, the eternal ebb and flow. I think I was going through a hippie phase. Eddie does great work, and he's known for traditional tribal tattoos, but I'm looking forward to getting it done old school this time. Hand-tapped in the jungle.
So, I need your advice, because I'm going back to the same village that I went to last time.
Just be careful of the langkao.
The langkao. Yes, they had it in every type of bottle. This is clear, sort of cloudy liquid with particles in it.
Sometimes they put all kinds of weird stuff inside. My dad used to tell me they take a mosquito coil and leave it inside the langkao.
A mosquito what?
Coil.
Like the pesticide?
Yeah. So just make it like stronger, I guess.
I would imagine so.
That's a natural staple. Gawai is usually partying, drinking, passing out, waking up, eating, drinking some more, passing out again, and then getting up and drinking some more. Yeah. You're gonna have fun, man.
Wow. All right. So I'm headed upriver again.
Yeah, sorry, I can't be there.
I promised him. I said
Yeah.
I'm going back.
About 9 years late on your promise, but
9 years
that
late.
happens with Langkao, you know, promises come liberally.
It was David Moggy who first took me up to the Longhouse. On that previous trip, we met at Auntie Einie's on the outskirts of KL.
Everything moves exponentially, right? I just feels like some things remain exactly the same. Some things haven't changed at all. This place is certainly one.
The charming, and for lack of a better word, fabulous Ainie was an actor in the Malaysian film scene who now runs a very successful kampung-style restaurant specializing in beloved village or country classics. All of them prepared with a staggering finesse and precision. An hour ferry ride and a world away are the Prince's Islands in the Sea of Marmara. Gunduz Vasov and his friend Sarah Yilmaz have invited me for lunch.
Actor, translator, philosopher, poet. Are these good times to be a poet in Turkey?
It is actually, because it's a way to bring down the noise, in a way. Because so much words are exchanged, especially in heated political discussions.
I have become very used to and fond of this drink, by the way. Maybe too used to it and too fond of it.
They used to call it lion's milk. And a famous Turkish poet is known for saying, "I wish I could be a fish in a bottle of rakı."
Sarah prepares a traditional spread of meze. Turkish meze are an extremely tasty, very diverse assortment of dishes originating in every corner of the former Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans liked to eat and entertain, and they employed armies of cooks to dazzle them with ever-changing menus, variety being key. Circassian chicken, fava beans, rice with mussels, eggplant, stuffed grape leaves, poached eggs with yogurt, all classic and all delicious.
What shall I give you? A few of everything.
Yes, please.
Yes. I'll put some, or maybe I could give you some chicken already.
Make room for that, I think. Here we go. Wow, it's really pretty. Am I getting a distorted picture of Turkey by spending all of my time in Istanbul? It's very different than the rest of the country, yeah? How different?
But I think in Istanbul you have all the different parts of Turkey also.
What does it mean to be Turkish? What do you think?
Sarah, are you Turkish?
Yes, but it's not my fault.
Man, this is so, let me say, this food is extraordinary. I mean, really, really, really amazing. But when I was here last, it was a very different mood. Now, at least, the tenor of the things said by the government are increasingly ugly and intolerant. And you've got this social activism that's very unusual. Certainly the government is sort of appealing to traditional Islamic values. Whether it's for show or not, there seems to be some reevaluation of how much of a party town do we want to be.
These days, the powers that be don't like it. And
do they genuinely not like it, or are they appealing to a political base?
no, it's populism. It's a political base. And lots of people, of course, play along, saying that they don't want to drink, etc., because that's the way you get your contracts, that's the way you get things done.
But I mean, nationalism seems to be working internally.
Yes.
Nationalism and xenophobia, it's a vote getter almost anywhere.
Well, it's a vote getter, but it's a vote loser as well, in the sense that there's so much backlash.
What do you think's going to happen?
It'll get back to normal.
Do you think it'll go back?
Oh, yeah.
Today's catch, triggerfish.
Any market for these things?
Oh my God.
Yeah?
Well, we can't go and keep it in-house enough.
No, really?
The crazy thing is, it's like, even 5 years ago, there wasn't a single one of these on the menu. You know, before we all knew Mark, everyone had the same crap on the menu as tuna, salmon, grouper, snapper, which is delicious stuff, but as we all know, we've overfished that. And Mark really taught all of us the beauty of stuff like this.
Nice.
This is a half-shell style, so you just leave the scale on, the skin on,
Right.
and just cook it one side up. Oh.
It's sort of basting itself.
Yeah. Makes like a cup. It's very Creole.
Is there something out there that you're seeing that's still a hard sell that you wish people would
One of the
jump?
hardest sells is amberjack.
Amberjack, for sure.
Amberjack.
The Japanese love it.
Yeah.
Amberjack. Ooh, look at that. That is pretty. Smells good.
Wow. Yum.
Oh, man.
I could eat that 365 days.
Ah, charcoal and fish.
Yeah,
man.
I know. I know.
Damn, that's good.
Wow. Everybody thinks there's all this great barbecue in the South. It's 99% terrible barbecue. And so to get real barbecue, you gotta drive.
Way out in the weeds, off the main road, and good freaking luck if you can find it, is one of the most respected barbecue joints in the US of A. Run by one of the most respected old-school pitmasters. Ask a chef. Ask anybody who knows good barbecue, and they will tell you where to go. Here, a rundown-looking takeout about 2 hours drive out of Charleston in Hemingway, South Carolina. Now, how long have you been doing this?
Since I was 11. Grew up doing this.
Crazy.
My family started in 1972, so I grew up running around this place.
It's hard.
It is.
That's why no one does it, man. That's why there's nothing but bad barbecue. Because in my opinion, the only true way to make barbecue is the burn barrel and pits, and you gotta stay up all night.
All night.